Rule if she was fucking Irv Gotti, nigga.
Why does she have to fuck Ja Rule if she fucking Irv Gotti?
Because Ja Rule's like the star.
But Irv Gotti was the label owner.
But Ja Rule was the star, though.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? I mean,
That like if a bitch was fucking Suge Knight, she had to fuck Tupac then.
yeah.
No.
Yes. Like, you don't think a bitch would fuck Tupac if she was fucking
I didn't say
Tupac?
that they wouldn't, but why does she have to?
Because that's the fucking main attraction. What are we doing here?
You told me that bitches don't care about that.
They don't care about fucking the head nigga is what I said.
The star is the head nigga in most people's opinion.
The nigga with the money is the head nigga. The nigga that
That's the nigga behind the scenes.
no,
right?
but he's the head nigga. Like, he got all the money.
Okay, so you said if a bitch is fucking Suge, she has to fuck Tupac, right? So you don't think that go the other way around? If a bitch is fucking Tupac, then she gotta fuck Suge? You see how your logic don't go?
You always say is what the women want attention. They want the attention. The head star nigga give you attention. It gets you where you want to be at.
So should she also have to fuck Snoop?
Probably. Probably. I don't know.
So a bitch
I don't know what these women do with their
fucking
pussies.
Diddy, she had to fuck Biggie.
Oh, that's a tough one. Ooh. That's a tough ass game. Man, can you imagine being with Biggie, bringing a nigga on a 2-man? He could, bro.
Nah, Biggie was smooth though. Bitches love Big.
No, they loved him, but no, we're talking about dead ass out the gate, no talking yet. You say, hey, I'm bringing my mans with me, and y'all walk in, and this nigga walk behind you. It's gonna take a minute for him to warm them bitches up, bro. Oh, that bitch.
But the nigga, you talking about a nigga that was bag Faith, nigga that bag Lil Kim.
Yeah,
this was pre, but this was pre money though. Well, that nigga first baby mama, have you seen her?
She ugly.
Bitch, oh my god.
I mean, hey.
And you seen the daughter?
She ugly too.
Ooh, as fuck. That bitch is, and she's super skinny.
Really?
She's super skinny, and her mama and Big both fat.
Oh, she went the opposite. That's
but she's super skinny and ugly as a motherfucker.
Damn, I mean that nigga was ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
though, so
and the mama ugly too, so it only makes sense.
She's like, hey, I ain't got
she
no
got all they genes.
Wow,
she is ugly as shit.
Damn, poor baby.
But can you imagine like bitch fucking did it and she gotta fuck Craig Mack?
Oh, and he was the headliner at first.
He was over Big.
Yeah,
they was there at the same time.
But he jumped off first though.
His song popped
shit
first.
Took off first. Yeah,
yep.
Bumpy face ass.
Yeah.
Man, and I be saying,
bro. Hold up, bro. Like a bitch fucking JD and she gotta fuck Bow Wow.
Oh, they probably like that shit. They was for that. Bow Wow was a little heartthrob. All the little girls. You remember him
JD was fucking in his 30s.
What that mean? You don't think Bow Wow was fucking goddamn grown? Exactly. That's what we doing.
But I'm saying but you don't think more women had more morals than the fuck Bow Wow?
Hell no.
Bro, you can't. This logic. What the fuck are you at with this logic?
I mean, it's like the river, it just flows. I don't know what to tell you. It's not fit.
Bitches don't gotta. Nah, they don't want to just fuck the head nigga because he got money. But they're fucking teenager.
Yeah, he was. Bro, that nigga was popular, bro. Like at one
you
point
don't
in time,
get no credit. You be 25 fucking a 13-year-old.
They don't want credit. I don't know. Do they want the credit? Yeah. They probably did. They got the credit for it though. They said it. And they girl group, I fuck goddamn Bow Wow. What?
And I'm pretty sure at least one of them was like, bitch, you're disgusting.
He didn't have teenagers in his fucking videos, bro. He had grown women.
I know. Because the videos wasn't for him. The videos was for you motherfuckers.
And the girls, he was fucking the video vixens. Ain't what's the name older? Like she like fucking 15 years older than me. Superhead.
Did he fuck Superhead?
Yes.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
He's in her book, I think.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of niggas in that book. So
it is. I know she was talking about Ice-T. She talked about Method Man. She got a baby by Kool G Rap. And Jay-Z's in the book. That's about all the niggas I can point to.
Yeah.
She
I think she did though. I could be
for a
misquoting,
long
but I
time
don't
she
know.
talked about she fucked with Ice-T hard.
For real.
Yeah.
Ice-T is just so weird to me.
Why he weird?
I don't know, man. Because for one, I can't stand this rap. We're gonna put that out there.
I mean, when the last time you heard this nigga rap though?
Like when I heard it, I still didn't like it. Even back in the 90s, it was like, what is this trash? Like, what are we doing?
What is this trash?
And then, like, it's just weird how his career took. I don't know. It's just weird.
You talking about the turn from your biggest song was Cop Killer, and now all you play is cops.
Cops, yeah. And then, yeah, he just, I don't know. I mean, he seems to be a cool guy, but probably not. He's probably a dickhead because he's been rich a long time.
I don't know. All I know is his public persona, that nigga just stay out the way.
Who stay out the way?
He do.
Oh, Ice-T do?
You don't ever really see that nigga in the mix.
Yeah, nah, that's true. I mean, but who on his old ass in the mix?
I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of old niggas in the mix. He just ain't one of them.
Oh, yeah, because
Especially
Snoop is old.
Snoop is fucking everywhere.
And he getting money, bro.
Yeah, that nigga get. That's because he don't mind whatever it is. Skechers, fuck yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can just sell anything.
I wonder, does he look at the check or does he just take all the money?
He definitely just take all the money.
You don't think he look be like, okay, this is enough money for what y'all asking me to do?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he don't just take any offer.
Yeah.
No, they gotta be paying.
Yeah.
But anybody with a good enough number, it don't matter what it is.
Him and Shaq, they gonna get it.
Sell anything.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Car insurance, let's do it. Pizza,
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
Matter of fact, you know what? I'll just buy the whole franchise. Give me that.
But Shaq got so much fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bro, and his shit is like multifaceted. Like he got a lot of different areas.
That
It's just
nigga
dope.
owns so much music.
For real? He about people rights?
Yes, that nigga owns so many people masters.
Oh wow. Smart as fuck, bro.
Yes, that nigga got so much money, bro.
I always felt like if I got money, I could continue to make money.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be dumb to have a lot of money and not be able to use it to make money.
There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out
It
there.
is, but
Yeah,
a lot of
plethora.
niggas blow money because they trying to get other people on to make money instead of trying to use it to make money the way that they know how.
Yeah.
Like, my homeboy got a record company. You need how
that's cool.
much? $100,000? All right.
Who you signing? Me, myself. I'm gonna be the
I'm gonna
producer
sign
and artist.
myself. Oh, shit.
okay.
Here you go. And you need $100K for that, huh? To sign yourself.
I've always said, bro, I already know what I got allotted for y'all niggas if I goddamn get to a status in which I believe is suitable. Like, yeah, I already got the game plan. It's not a waterfall, but you're gonna be straight though. There it is.
I'm getting hungry.
Go eat some ass.
That ain't gonna fill me up.
That ain't what you said last time.
I ain't never said that.
That big booty Judy, you was like, oh, all them groceries. Wow, I didn't know they came through. Look at that. You find out something new every day.
You have ringtones.
You know, it surprised me too. Because they be on, what's the name? Like, it just be on vibrate. So, that motherfucker actually play a song. Like, what the fuck? Oh,
Nigga, if my phone makes noise, I would be shocked. I do
like,
not.
bro, every bit of 20 years ago, it's just been on vibrate since then.
20 years, mine definitely been about 5.
Remember about 5? Yeah, no, about
been
20.
about
bro, like,
5.
You remember when the big ringtone shit hit and it's like, oh, we want ringtone, then, oh, we got to make our own ringtone. After the point of being able to make my own ringtones and I heard them shits for like a year, I was done.
That ain't been 20 years, bro.
Yes, it had, bro.
Cell phone only been popular for about 20 years.
No, I had a cell phone in high school, and that was like
You graduated in 2000.
Yeah, but no, like 10th grade, I had my cell phone.
Nobody was doing ringtones in 98.
You had the little them shit.
Yeah, the ones that came on the phone.
Yeah, but like okay, because when did the second iPhone come out? Whenever the second iPhone came out, that's when I was able to start doing my own ringtone.
Let's just see.
No, actually, I'm lying. It was a year before that because I had that Nokia that I had bought, and you could record it. Because I had the little 40-year-old version of sayings and shit on my ringtones. So yeah, it was
Ringtones then become popular to the early to mid 2000s.
Yeah, just said early 2000. About 2006, 7, 5, somewhere in there, 5, 6, 7, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah, no, it definitely was because that's when I think James was at Tuskegee and we had went down to that horrible ass fucking party because that's where I lost that phone at.
You did what? The who?
James was in Tuskegee. We had went down there to a party, and you remember seeing all them Barillas and Moose Girls, and yeah, I lost my phone down there.
I don't think I was there. I don't think I was there for that one.
Wow. Oh my god!
The only time I went to Tuskegee, I got stuck.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
no,
I
did.
did.
Not. No, you went one time with me because I went to go pick up James.
No, I ain't talking about that time.
Yeah,
I'm talking
you
about
said the only time. That wasn't the
no.
only
I went a couple of times, but
Okay.
the only time that I did, like, we got stuck because Aaron went somewhere and then come back till fucking Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
He just disappeared.
He just left. Yeah.
But I remember we were going down there. That was like the funniest shit ever because you was knocked the fuck out down 85 just before GPS.
And I woke up like,
Just
right,
before
right.
GPS, nigga. I had no idea where I was going. You like, shit, just go down 85. So I'm going. I'm like, bro, I'm have to wake this nigga up in a minute. I don't know. This nigga just popped up. Oh, yeah, no, get off right here. Nigga, what? How the fuck do you know this? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Man, life without GPS
Bro.
doesn't even seem real. How the fuck did we
I
do
was
it?
thinking about that the other day, bro. Like, I was like, I don't know how the fuck I got anywhere without GPS.
Bro, I have no idea.
That
At
shit
all.
is like a time before technologies.
It almost seemed like fucking
Whew.
centuries ago.
It does. Like when you start relying on shit, like, cause nigga could just move, like, literally in Missouri, I don't go anywhere without GPS.
Bro,
like,
I'm in Georgia. I don't go anywhere without GPS. And I know how to get there. But
You see
I'm
what
not
I'm
going
saying?
without
Like,
GPS.
I don't go anywhere. I went to West Georgia, right? I take my daughter to West Georgia to go to class. I put in the GPS, bro.
You know how to get
I
there.
know how to get to fucking West Georgia.
Oh, she in classes at West
She
Georgia?
go Monday and Wednesday. She take a class.
Oh, that's dope as shit. So she getting college credit.
She does.
Look at you.
Next year she may only have one high school class to take.
Wow. That's a
And
lot of
she
going
could-
back and forth to goddamn West Georgia.
She don't have to go. Like, she can go. Like, it'll just be like a half day.
Well,
Every day, and she would still have to take the one class at West Georgia like 2 times a week.
Man, that's dope. They gotta have you feeling like a good parent, man. When you
Make me feel like I did something with, like, she pretty smart.
Yeah, that's good shit.
She pretty smart.
She good with words.
She is.
Yeah, she get that from a goddamn daddy.
Yeah, she good with numbers too. Like, her mama is really good with numbers.
Okay.
So, like, she just fucking smart.
That is crazy, bro. That y'all switched out because normally men are good with numbers and women good with
Yeah, I
words. Yeah, but you got every word in the goddamn dictionary.
And you know what's crazy? I got that from my mama.
For real?
My mama used to love to read. My mama used to love to read. She used to make us read. That was punishment.
Wow, and that shit ended up being something you enjoyed, huh?
I ain't even say I like to read,
But you just know how to read.
Yeah, but that
I'm
was
glad
punishment.
You know how to read.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. But that was punishment. When we got in trouble, she would make us read books.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of reading, and I can do it very well. Yeah. I was never the kid that couldn't read in front of class.
I used to like reading in front of people.
I used to like reading in front of class because it let people know, hey, look how smart I am. And then you
That's why I did it too.
What are you saying, boy? Say the word. Stuttering Stanley.
Sound it out.
Oh,
but you know what used to be the worst? Like, when you forget the small word. Like, what the fuck is that word?
that didn't happen until I got older. When I was younger, bro, all them words, I was good, bro. I flew through shit. Like, as a kid, being smart is really just your first way of showboating. Like, because you ain't got no money. But, nigga, if I'm smarter than you, nigga, I'm way smarter than you, nigga. Look at this A+, nigga.
You can't read like me.
Exactly.
Who can't read like
do your timetable?
Right.
Let's write out your timetable.
I bet you can't do your 7 times tables.
Oh man, that was great time.
And like, I bet you I can't 7, 14, 21. Yeah.
Oh man,
nigga, that was
And then I used to love finishing my test before everybody, and then still getting the high score than them motherfuckers. Like, it used to be a race. Like, okay, we got a quiz going up, nigga. I was racing everybody because I want to be the first one to finish, but I also want to have the high score.
I've always had that too.
For
like
real?
the competitive thing. Like you may not even know we in competition, but bitch, we in competition.
But we are.
It ain't got to be no open competition, but in my mind, I'm trying to beat you.
Yeah, straight out.
But yeah, like I'm talking riding bikes.
Bro, could you believe
Jump
I
rope.
got fucking third place in the spelling bee when I was in elementary school?
Wow,
Yeah, the whole school too.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and now I don't like to spell for shit.
I love spelling.
Yeah, nah, that shit's stupid.
I remember doing one spelling bee and I did not do great.
For real? Mm-hmm. See, the only thing spelling bee was for me was just being able to fucking read and recite. I can read and recite damn near anything. Like, if I look at shit long enough, I can memorize it.
The word list was so fucking long. Like the little class spelling bees, I fucked those up. But the one for the whole school, bro, they gave me a list. That list was fucking 10 pages long.
Okay, our shit wasn't no 10 pages. I think my shit was like 2 pages.
No.
But I just looked at the shit every day. And like, when I looked at it, if somebody told, like, because a couple words on there, I didn't know what the fuck it was. So somebody had to tell me what the word was. So once I heard it again, oh, that's that word. I could recite it.
That's how I am too. But that, nigga, it was a real spelling bee.
I mean,
10
all
pages.
Real, ain't it? But
Nah,
10
but I'm
pages
saying
is ridiculous.
10
though.
pages
I don't know
long.
what the fuck they got going on.
I was like,
that's a
I
dictionary.
ain't gonna
That is
remember
a
all
child's dictionary. What the fuck are we doing?
And it didn't even have no definitions. Just words.
Yeah, we ain't had no definition either. It was just words.
Just words.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't even know what the fuck this word mean, but you want me to
but
spell
I
it?
can spell it, yeah.
Yeah, I used to love the little ones in class. I could do those all
Was
the
you
time.
nervous when you got up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that plays a factor too. No one talks
Yes,
about
and
it.
I was like 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was...
Hey, come back. You know I was fucking Michael Jordan in my school play for Black History Month.
You're not even black.
Oh, fuck you.
You're not even black, bro.
I'm not. I had to play Michael Jordan and I had to play B.B. Winans.
Beat it down.
Yeah. We went back there and changed.
I don't remember our Black History play.
I got pictures of my shit. Yeah. Me standing up there. Oh, that was so funny.
Man, just thinking about back in the day, bro. That's, the 80s.
Oh, my God. 80s and 90s.
The 80s and the 90s, nigga. Whew.
It's a fucking treasured time, bro. Like,
Oh my God,
I wouldn't
I
trade
wish-
that shit for nothing, bro.
I wish we could go back, bro. I wish we could go back to a time that predated social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish we could go back to a time.
It was so different, man. And I used to be like, oh, man, if we had that back then I could have did X, Y, but it would have fucked it up. It would have fucked up everything.
I mean, people would definitely probably have more money. I honestly think we'd probably be worse off if we had social media in the 80s. A lot of people would have been fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because
Matter of fact, they'd have been broke because then the police would have found them sooner because drugs is how most niggas got rich in the 80s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been a lot of... I don't know, though, bro, because even back then, like, just the thing was, don't talk.
Oh, yeah.
Now, these niggas is talking.
No, but people said it to them, but they like, nah, fuck that. If I talk, then I get a
Yeah, but I'm
cheeseburger.
saying, like, you gotta... but you gotta think about it, like, niggas that sold dope had camcorders, right?
They did.
But niggas wasn't recording themselves doing drug deals
They
just
was
because.
not.
Like,
They was
niggas might record themselves at parties with money, but you ain't never see a whole lot of tapes of niggas just with dope.
Yeah, nah. But now, whew,
These-
Google it on YouTube. You see a bunch of niggas
I'm
pressing
tell-
bricks, cutting it up. You can see all that
Niggas
shit.
just with piles of weed in the corner. Like, yeah,
Yeah, this what we do,
We
boy.
getting money, nigga.
Got that czar, nigga.
Exotic. We got it.
Face ass niggas.
These nigga trim, twin.
They nigga trams out.
Hit the boy.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days
When I was just a little nigga, bro, I looked up to my bigger bro, begged if I could kick it, so when he went out with girls, I could go tagging.
Welcome to another episode of Unapologetically Masculine. I'm your host, Young Grizzly. We got that boy Waymo on the other side. Waymo, what's good with it, my boy?
What it does, nigga.
Man, that was, bro, growing up in the 80s. Atlanta in the 80s and 90s.
Bro, I'm telling you, they need to kick everybody out who wasn't here during that time.
I agree.
Anybody who wasn't
Anybody
here,
that came after the Olympics need to go the fuck back
95
home.
and earlier, you good. If you came after 96, go home.
Go the fuck back home.
Go home. We don't like
I don't even care if you was born here. If your kids was born here, take them with you.
Take them with you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Go back to goddamn Florida, New York. A lot of New York motherfuckers came out here too.
Well, Louise and Kevin can stay. They can stay.
They came way before.
That was before. Okay.
Yeah, they came way before.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but anybody after 1995, take your ass back where the fuck you came from.
Please and thank you.
Man,
Man. But before we get into that again, man, how are you doing, man, on this mental health side of the things?
Man, just thinking about back then, I'm like at an 8 right now. Just thinking about the nostalgia, bro.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, about an 8, bro. After just thinking about the
does
times,
just make you smile. Like,
man, I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, no, it was a great fucking time, man.
How you feeling?
Man, I seize your 8 and I raise your 8.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
2
with it, bro.
8s. We'll take 8s.
Yeah, man, like that shit was so much more peaceful, bro. Like, even in chaos, it was still a sense of peace.
Even because we weren't allowed to know what was going on.
Yeah.
We were allowed to be children.
Nah, that is a fact. That is a huge fact, bro. Like, we couldn't even be in the fucking room
when
grown-ups
was
conversation was coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you peek your ass around the corner. Well, I don't know about your house, but I done seen the shoe fly at me before.
I got hit with the shoe that flew.
Oh shit!
Floita was a good shoe thrower. Hey, she wasn't wearing them motherfuckers, but she'd throw them.
Goddamn, get that bitch out there like a goddamn throwing knife.
So just thinking about the way that we were raised, right?
Mm-hmm.
How important is it? Do you believe that it's important to let a child stay in a child's place? Because 2025 is different.
Way different.
2025 is different.
I believe it's very essential. And I think people underestimate how essential it is to let a child just be a child and not bring them into adult situations.
Bruh, oh my, just thinking about, like, my first memories, bro, like, is joyful. I don't remember having anxiety as a kid.
This is fact.
Right, like, and the even crazier part, right, is I seen a lot of shit growing up, right? Mm-hmm. But even when I saw it, they never let me be party to it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, of course you'll see adults interact with adults,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And adults do what adults do. But you just can't sit here and watch us adults as a child.
No.
You may have to walk through the room that they partying in.
Mm-hmm.
You go get what you got to get and take your ass back to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Or take your ass outside.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing. When we were kids, we were allowed to be kids. And it was go outside.
Oh, yeah. Outside was definitely
go outside.
That's where you
That's
belong.
when adults did what they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
They would send your ass outside. And you wanted to be outside.
You did.
It was a punishment to have to be in the house.
Oh, no, that's facts.
Bro, I remember living on James P. Broadley, Neal Street off James P. Broadley.
Mm-hmm.
And going wherever the fuck I wanted to go.
Oh, wow.
As a 6-year-old.
Oh, that's dope.
I could just walk freely, man. My friends, we would be all over the place.
Fucking up shit.
Just like, and
on the journey.
I was a little nigga, right?
Yeah.
Like, so literally tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And we would just be all over the place. And nobody would wonder where we was.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody, and this was coming off the child snatchings.
Oh, wow.
We was all over the place.
Wayne Williams.
Off Wayne Williams, bro. And I'm talking about, we would be all over the neighborhood.
Now, want your little dirty ass. Anyway, you look like a little dirty Mexican. They figured they'd have to make
and they knew you couldn't play with my family like that.
Yeah, that is another
I was going to say, it didn't hurt that we owned like a lot of houses on the block. That didn't hurt.
Yeah.
So damn near everywhere I went, somebody knew who I was.
Yeah.
But just to have the freedom, like, to go from my house to my grandma's house to my other grandma's house, like to the school. Like we used to walk to school.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
I had that walk to school journey. I mean, my shit wasn't that broad because my parents used to say, my mom used to say, if I look out this door and I can't see you, it's gonna be an issue. But they gave me a whole fucking block that I could fucking work. You know what I mean? It was a good long street that I could be on. As long as I was within calling distance of her voice, when she came outside and said my name, it was fine.
Bruh, I can remember, like, definitely when we moved from Near Street, we moved to Flipper Temple. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, we used to be all over the fucking me and my group of friends. If we left out the house in the morning time, it took an act of Congress to get my mama to let me outside before 12 o'clock.
Wow.
My mama didn't believe in going outside before 12 o'clock.
Why?
I have no idea.
No idea, yeah.
But you can't go outside. And she might be asleep. Mm-hmm. She might be asleep, but you can't go outside before 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Don't even ask.
Yeah.
You can't have company before 12.
Well, that's maybe why, because she was asleep, bro. She wasn't alert.
Even if she was woke,
it don't matter.
You ain't going outside before 12 o'clock. You ain't going outside, and you ain't having no company before 12 o'clock. Decent people don't go to people's house before 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So that if you had to be my mama had to really like your mama in order for her to let me come outside before 12 o'clock. But so once we got outside, we was outside, buddy.
Bro, I'm about to say, it wasn't even that I couldn't go before 12 per se, but it was so much shit that had to be done before I went out the house. I didn't never make it out till about 12. Like, oh, you finna clean this house? This finna be straight, this, da-da-da-da. All right, you good. You can go out. Well, that's the weekends. You know, weekdays, you ain't going out before.
Oh, and niggas had school shoes. You had school shoes. Don't be done fuck them school shoes up.
Oh yeah. No, you gotta go home, change your clothes.
Yeah, you gotta go home. School
like
clothes.
Yeah.
You gotta change clothes.
Yeah.
Ain't no, I'm finna go. Oh, think you finna stay outside and play in this school outfit.
And it was that question. You do your homework? All they had to do was say yes. You better have done it though.
They weren't checking.
Nah, they weren't checking shit. I think you got to like the 4th, 5th grade. There wasn't no checking shit. Nigga.
Yeah, but
okay, it
man,
better be done.
That was boy.
Bro, but think about what you just said, bro. Y'all was outside all day doing whatever without a cell phone.
No, nothing.
No way to be reached.
No
bro.
communication.
Our parents sent us to school to walk miles.
Miles.
At least a couple miles.
Nigga.
No way of knowing if we got there or not. Hell no.
Just gotta take your word for it. Gotta take your word that you went. Gotta take your word for it.
Assume,
and then back then, you know, school wasn't calling unless you know you wasn't at school.
No, because it wasn't that kind of check. You had to miss school for like a month for somebody to call and check on your ass.
Like, hey, we just checking to see where he been.
Is he still alive? Is he? Y'all still in this county? Like,
y'all still live around here, right? But boy,
damn, that's a different time, bro.
Man, the 80s going into the 90s, boy, what a time.
Now niggas got it.
Nigga, I still remember. I don't necessarily remember my first pair of Jordans, but I remember the first pair I wanted that I got.
Okay.
And it was the fire red Jordan 4s. And this is how old this shit is, right? Mm-hmm. I was in the 3rd grade, and I got them motherfuckers from Macy's.
Whoa. Macy's, nigga?
I got them shits. They sold Jordans in Macy's.
That's crazy.
I was 8 years old. I remember I wanted that shoe so fucking bad.
Hey, man, this don't have to be said, but nigga, you old as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, nigga, that, but I just thinking about back then, bro, it was such a different time.
Yeah.
Like, cause you could, like, being outside in the apartment, that's when apartments
Apartment life was everything.
Oh my
bro.
God.
Like, I used to want to live in the house just for the status of it, but when I got older and thought, I appreciate apartment living so much, bro.
It was everything you needed was right there.
Right there.
Everything. Like, so, nigga, like, and I'm talking about, all you had to do was go outside. You're gonna run into somebody.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna find something. Like, and that was a thing then, like, you would actually go, like, if you saw a kid, you would just go knock on the door. Hey, can your son come outside?
Oh, no, I ain't never do that one.
Shit.
See how it worked over there. You outside, and y'all playing, and y'all run into each other.
That's what I'm saying.
If y'all kick it while y'all playing, all right, cool. So the next time it's like, hey, bro, when you gonna be outside tomorrow? And they be like, shit, I probably be out around about 1. All right, cool. So you schedule the time prior to. You might be out there at 1. He may be a little late. But guess what you gonna do? Hang around. Wait till the nigga out there and come back outside.
But see, either like is the people I want. If they wasn't outside, I'm going. But I'm talking about like you just show up. You don't know nobody. You just so happen to see a kid, and you just go knock on the door. Like I know plenty.
That wasn't my life.
That shit. That was people came to our door. And, hey, can your son come outside? You go knock on the door. Can your son come outside? And we just all played together, bro.
Nah, we scheduled.
We ain't had no schedules. We ain't had no schedules.
Schedule. What time you gonna be outside? Like I say, but if you went outside at that time, nigga, wait. Now, as the relationship developed and y'all known each other for a while, like say my homeboy he'd be outside. Maybe he came outside early, or we didn't know if the other person gonna come outside or not. I had all the equipment, like the basketballs, football, baseball. My father kept me with all that shit. So they be out there like, shit, why ain't coming out? I don't know. Go knock on the door and see. Then they go knock on the door.
Daddy bought you a lot of balls, huh?
Yeah. Then they grew my own. Look at
kept
that.
you with your balls.
Look at that. Kept me with balls. I appreciate my papas.
Yeah. Nah, man, I just thinking about, bro, just running through the city, bro. Like, and then when you get a little old, you start catching the bus.
Now you're going to lose me on this one because that's not something I got a chance to be privy to. There,
you never got a chance to ride the bus?
I can count on one hand as many times I rode the bus. It was an adventure with my family when we would go on the fucking MARTA down to the Georgia Tech game.
I remember when I was first allowed to catch the bus by myself. I was like 12 years old. And we would just like want to go downtown to the gold mine. That's all nigga wanted to do. Just get on the 1193.
Well, also, okay. Again, my parents wasn't super free and like a bus because again we didn't have cell phones. They had no way of getting in contact with me. So the idea of me being on a bus or train and being all the way across the city, they couldn't.
But see, this was the thing. Like we was allowed to, like when I was like 11 to 12. We started going to the movies. Like, so my dad would give us a couple of dollars, me and my friends, and we would just go to the movies.
Yeah, now they were going to take us. They dropped us off.
See, my dad had work to do.
But see, we did that shit. So the time I fucking got on the bus and went across town, first time I did, I said, hey, can I stay over Renzo's house? That was my homeboy, knows him forever. So she knew him. Yeah, you can stay over his house. Once I'm at his house, you can't question what we do. You know what I'm saying? You done let me stay over.
We wherever.
So, nigga, we got there. He was like, yeah, shit, we can go see these goddamn girls we had been talking to. Because back then, it was a chat line. You know what I mean? We was on the phone, met some girls.
Never
they
did
stayed
a chat
up.
line.
You should have. That shit was great. They stayed at the very last stop on MARTA going north. So we jumped on that bitch. We rode the 5 Point, kicked down there for a minute. Then we went up there because, again, it was scheduled time that they were going to meet us because we had no fucking phone.
Right.
So
I remember them days.
Yeah, bro, and I'm out here living like, nigga, I've never known this life, to be this free and be out and just riding. We get on the train, we going to see these girls. I'm like, man, we get to see these girls. Ain't no telling where we're going to go and what we're going to do. Yeah, that bus stopped, that door opened, and we was all the way to the last one north, so you know it wasn't busy. So it was only fucking 4 girls standing there. And I regretted that trip.
Not cute, huh?
That was one of the. Now there was 2 of them that was very fine, but the one that was there for me, I just knew she was there for me when I seen her, and I was like, "Yeah,
this is what y'all think of me, huh?
I shouldn't do this shit. I shouldn't be on MARTA. You know what I'm saying? I'm better than MARTA. At that point in time, I'm like, I'm better than MARTA.
Nigga, I used to be. Oh my god, I used to be all over the city. Once we get to we can go to the movies by ourselves, because like I said, my dad had a car, right? But my mama didn't drive, and my dad had work to do.
Okay.
He gotta get off what he gotta get off. So he ain't trying to leave for real.
Okay.
He give you the money. You can go where you want to go. You just gotta clear it with my mama to see if I can go.
Okay.
My daddy gonna give me the money. My mama gotta give her permission.
Okay.
So if my mama say I can go, I just gotta catch her at the right time. But catch my mama at the right time. Ma, it used to be me, Clifford, Derek.
You hung out with T.I.?
and Terrence. And but Derek lived in Decatur. Right? So he wasn't there all the time.
Yeah.
When he came over, then we would hang out with Derek. But he lived in Decatur.
Yeah.
So it used to be me, Clifford, and Terrence all the time.
Okay.
And we would just get on the bus, catch the 11. Or either we would go to the movies or we would hang at the game room. They don't even have game rooms no more.
They don't.
And niggas had game systems.
Yeah, but y'all still want to go
We
to the
just
game
wanted to go
room.
hang at the game room. Just to be outside, bro. It felt different.
Yeah, now my mother or my father would take me. Now the kicker was, if one said no, it was no.
Don't
across
ask the
board.
other one.
No. I'm going to ask the other one, but it's no across the board. See, my trick was, and I got caught later on in life, but it worked at least 2 times before they caught me. Goddamn, I asked my mama, "Hey, mama, gotta go sister? You ain't going no goddamn. You ain't even talk to your dad. You ain't going nowhere. Okay, go to Papa. Hey, Pop, Mama said if you said it's okay, I can go somewhere. Shit, if she said it's okay, that's fine. I'll take you. Bam, let's go. Yeah, you know what I mean?
See, mine was like this. Like, Daddy, can I go such and such a place? What the hell you want to do that for? Here go the money. Mom, can I go? Dad already said I go. No, you can't go. Fuck, it don't matter. I got the money. It don't even matter. I can't go no more. Yeah. So that's gonna kill that plan. But I can go outside though.
Okay.
And so now I can go outside, but I just can't go where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So
And
I just
you got
gotta
the money,
change.
though. But you got the money.
But yeah, and so now we can just go to the game room.
Yeah.
Right? So now I'm just paying for everybody's games. Yeah. So, but we couldn't go where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
But we still go do something fun.
Oh.
Or you could go play basketball. Or you just go to another nigga neighborhood and play basketball. Like,
and the other thing, because my mother worked at night, my dad worked during the day. So, like I say, one way or the other, somebody was there. But if I asked my mother while she was asleep, it was always.
Don't ask while I'm asleep.
It's always a go ask your dad. That's what she. So I would take that same thing. Yeah, Mama said it's okay. If you say it's okay, but she didn't say that. She like, leave me alone, nigga. I'm sleeping. You the one that got to deal with you now. Like, you do what you do. Get done.
Just that time, bro. Like I hate it for children now. I just really hate it for children now because they'll never understand what it's like to be innocent. Mm-hmm. Because they don't get an opportunity to. Like, they get to see so much shit. Like, we had to sneak and watch porn.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you watching squiggly line porn. That's your first introduction to porn.
Ooh, I see a nipple.
It fuck around to get clear for like 1 second, and hopefully you see a titty. And then you got to the point where you can stay up later, watch Cinemax.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then, real sex on HBO.
Then I had a cable box in my room, boy. That shit, that was good.
But you had to have that last. You had to keep that last.
Nigga, had previous.
You had to keep that last on like Cartoon Network or some, or Nick at Night, some shit like that.
Soon as I couldn't close my door, so I had to be really quick. I had to hear them fucking walking. Which was tough when we was at the bottom level, but yeah, when we got townhouse, it was a lot easier.
Boy, that shit was. Ooh.
Yeah, I couldn't close my door for shit.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught.
I never got caught.
Then you fuck around and see, but then because I lived in you fuck around, be walking through like an alley or something, and find a fuck book.
Yeah, you said that before, and that's not my life either.
I used to find, but that. Thinking about it as an adult, that was probably the nastiest shit.
You done touched so much cum in your life.
Exactly.
You don't have no idea.
Niggas didn't know why pages were stuck together. But I learned later.
You don't goddamn call you cum catcher hands, huh?
Oh, Lord.
You walk around with them cum catchers.
Yeah, oh, Lord. But yeah, it was just... Like, we would walk up on so many adventures. We would love to see some, like, dirty mattresses outside so we could flip. But children now, for the most part, they don't even know what it's like to be outside.
Yeah. No, that's
to just be outside just and be free.
But they're never free because even if they're outside, they have a cell phone which somebody's tracking.
But the thing about, like, to tell your children to go outside and don't come back inside.
Oh, yeah. Bro,
that was the thing. Don't come back inside. If you come back in here, you gotta stay. And that was the worst shit in the world. Yeah, it's summertime, bro. Everybody outside. And you told me don't come. And I came back and now I can't go back out.
You had a circuit, bro. A circuit in which you could get refreshments throughout the summer. Like at certain people's houses, you can only hit once or twice.
And then,
if your house ran out, then hey, bro, we gotta go to your house to get some Kool-Aid. Can we go to your house to get some water?
Or, hey, bro, go tell your dad to give us $1 so we can go to the candy lady.
Yeah, no, we ain't talking money. We were broke right now. We just let me get what's
My
in
dad,
your house.
see,
Let me get some Kool-Aid,
in
bro.
the 80s, it was, Flipper Temple was different, right? My dad was a working man.
Mm-hmm.
That had a crack problem. So most of his money went to the dope man.
Oh, shit.
But he always had that extra $1 or two.
Mm-hmm.
And it would do this kind of shit. It would rip it in half, give me half, and get the other person half.
You lying.
Yes, and then we had to take it to the candy lady, and she just tape it back together. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, Daddy, give me 50 cents. Here you go. Nigga, why would you
Why would you do that?
why would you tear it? But the candy lady, she would just tape it back together and take the money. But I guess that was his way of making sure we both got something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was.
Yeah, the only time we went to ask for money is when that fucking ice cream truck came through. Candy lady wasn't that huge in our fucking area. My mama ended up being the candy lady later on because we didn't have none. But that goddamn ice cream truck came through. Oh, you already know.
Your mama looked like she was a candy lady.
Hey, hold on.
And look, I'm just saying, like she looked like she. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Your mama was the coolest, but she looked like she was like, that you got. Hurry up.
Serving out the back door too.
Hurry.
Serve it out
Get
the back door.
you got 15 cents left. Get it.
Y'all went to the front door or the back door?
Yeah, I went to the front door.
Yeah, no, we had the back door.
Yeah, we went to
Come
the
to
front
the back door.
Yeah, like, but I just see adults now do so much fuck shit in front of children.
What you mean?
That like you'll hear about children doing inappropriate stuff at school, right? Like little girls touching on little girls at school, and then we don't know where she got it from you.
They don't say that no more, bro, because they know where they got it from.
They absolutely act like they are oblivious to where they got this. The children got this thing from. Why is she slapping her? I don't know. She saw you slapping your homegirl, but and saying "hey," and she thought this was cool. She thought that's what girls do because that's what y'all.
They can blame it on cell phone too. Oh, she must have seen that on the internet.
But even with that, like, why does your 9-year-old have that much access?
Yeah, nah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just. I just long for a different time, bro. Like, cause I just don't like. It used to be looked upon negatively for children to sit around and participate in grown people's conversation.
Yeah, it used to be fucking looked on negative for you to even talk to or tell your kid what was going on in the house. Like, bro,
you didn't.
We had so much shit happen in our fucking house. Like, even a time where we got fucking set out, nigga. My fucking mom shielded us from that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I see people smoke weed in front of kids, bro.
Yeah.
And that's something I never, like, my parents, like, when I was a kid, they did drugs, right? Like, hard drugs. But they would not just sit there and let us watch them do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, y'all gotta go outside, go in your room, something, but you can't sit here. I don't care your video game, right? Take it to your room, plug the game up in your room.
But now kids goddamn smoke with their goddamn parents.
And that's the craziest shit in the world.
I'd rather them do it with me. At least I know what they getting.
No,
but you don't even know what
you don't know what you got.
Yeah.
And then, bitch, all that dick you sucking, your baby don't need to be smoking with you.
It's a lot of dick.
A lot of dick.
Being in the mouth. Matter of fact, it mixed with a little bit of pussy. You putting everything
Right,
in
you
your
just
mouth.
and now the baby got dick breath, pussy breath, all kind of shit. All because you want to be the cool parent. I'm glad my parents didn't want to be cool with me.
I mean, that's the thing though. Now, I think a lot of parents want that persona of being cool in their kids' eyes. Like, I don't need my child to fear me, but I definitely want my child to respect me. And I think they lose a level of respect.
They
when
definitely lose a level of respect for you when you interact with them on their level.
Exactly.
Like, my dad was a big old dude, right? My dad was not a little dude. And but he never wanted me to be scared of him. So I never was scared of my daddy.
Yeah.
But I always respected my daddy.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, like, cause I seen, like, I'm not one of them people you got to show me what you'll do to me. All I got to do is see that you'll do it to somebody else.
Like, yeah, they do that to me.
Like, yeah, like, so like, nah, I don't think I want them problems. Like, my brother tried it.
Yeah, he tried a lot of stuff. He ain't got good right sense, though.
Yeah, but, and I was like, nah.
I don't need to go down that road. I can see the stove is hot. I don't have to touch it.
I don't got to, like, if a motherfucker touch it, and I see, I'm good with your eye. I don't need my eye.
Your eye resonates very well.
Yeah, I understood watching you that wasn't a good thing to do.
I'm not special at all. This don't happen to me too.
Exactly.
That's my theory with a lot of shit. Don't nobody listen to me though.
My dad, like my mama, like my dad is so dope most of my life. He never wanted us to sell drugs. My mama did drugs damn near my whole life. My mama would have had a fit if I'd have told her I was smoking weed. Mm-hmm. They never wanted that. They never wanted us to be a part of anything that they was doing. Anything negative.
Yeah. I think it's tough even when it's just conversations had, not even something them seeing. Like when girls or women talk to their kids about stuff that's going on in their relationship they do, and the kid is just like 13 or 12. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Your children should never know. They should know about your hardships. They should know about your heartaches. They should know about your breakups. If you and Tony break up, goddammit, you and Tony broke up.
Yeah.
Your baby don't need to know what Tony was cheating with that bitch Sarah.
Exactly. He going up and down the street doing it. Like, why are you telling this kid all this stuff? Even if it ain't even something as dramatic as a breakup, it was just something they doing. This lazy ass nigga don't want. Like, why are you talking to a kid about this shit, bro?
Bro, my mom and daddy broke up. My daddy had a girlfriend. They used to come pick us up. My mama never talked about that woman to me.
Yeah.
Never said anything bad about my daddy to me. About him, he never. That sorry mother. Now she might have said it to my aunt, but she never said it to us.
Yeah.
No matter how she felt, the way that we pictured him was the way that she was gonna let us keep picturing him. You see what I'm saying? And he did the same thing with us to her. He would never let us say anything bad. But what she do to, hey, that's your mama.
Yeah.
And I think we don't got that no more.
Yeah, no.
You can join in the conversation if somebody talking about your dad. Yeah, that sorry motherfucker. Yeah, my daddy is sorry right now.
I got time for that shit.
Right? Why would you encourage that? Bro. Because you want to be hurt by somebody so bad. That's the entitlement in you.
My goddamn mama kicked my daddy out. I didn't even know it. Like, she kicked him out, changed the locks. I seen my uncle change the lock, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Goddamn, didn't see my dad there, but I was like, he'll be there later on night. Sure enough, my pops came knocking on the window like, hey, son, come open the door.
Come let me in, yeah.
I went to open the door. She got mad at me, but I'm like, shit, I didn't fucking know, even though I done did it either way.
Yeah, he lived here. It's my daddy.
But it wasn't like my mom like, your dad is sorry, dad ain't, he kicked out and that. She didn't do none of that shit. She just did what she thought she would do, but she underestimated that. I love my dad. I mean, if he come like,
right, I'm gonna, like, and
yeah,
it would have been the
she
same.
didn't talk bad to me about him, though.
Yeah, like,
I don't even know why she kicked him out.
That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely a weird thing for children. And then the internet just don't make it no better. Like, let your children follow you with all the fuck shit that you do.
Oh, I didn't even think of that aspect,
You
bro.
let your children watch you twerk.
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty word. Yeah, certain lights you shouldn't want. I don't want to see my mom in no partying light. I never want to party with my mom like that.
Exactly. Like, that's the weirdest shit. Like, and then you think you'll do it, and then you'll think your children are, and then you wonder why they be so fucking depressed and anxious. Mm-hmm. Because
you putting that shit on.
I'm dealing with too much shit that I don't have no understanding of.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I sometimes I think about myself and when I started having sex, and I wish I could change it. Because I started dealing with shit that I ain't had no business dealing with way too early. Emotions and feelings that I shouldn't be dealing with this shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the first girl I had sex with, I ain't even like her.
Yeah.
It was just something to do, right? So
I don't even know who I had sex with first.
That's terrible.
But that happened later in life.
I was 13. It was the day before the last day of school in 8th grade. Mm-hmm. I still remember what was on the fucking TV. We was watching videos, and right before we started fucking, Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls by TLC was on. I remember the whole thing.
See, at least it was a special moment.
It was memorable. It wasn't special though. It was memorable. If it's
memorable, is it not special?
I guess it was special because it was when I lost my virginity.
Yeah,
but it didn't have no emotion to it.
Yeah, I don't.
It ain't like she wasn't like nobody that I was. Oh, it wasn't like no magical moment. It was just
mine
something.
Didn't either. I was fucking 18 and that shit still like. I just know I just started fucking and it just shot off like a rocket.
I ain't even nut.
No, I'm talking about I just started fucking a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do it. I'm finna get all this pussy I missed out on in high school.
Yeah, but I was 13 and it had nothing but it changed the wiring in my brain. Cause like you said, like once I did it, now I can't not do it. Now I want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Now it went from something that all right, cool, to now I want to do this thing. Especially now that I know that I can achieve it.
Yeah.
I can actually get people to do this with me. And then my cousin told me my first time was wasted. It was pointless because I ain't even nut. Now I gotta fuck around and give me a nut.
What you mean you didn't nut?
I didn't nut.
Huh?
I did not nut. My first time I had sex for 45 minutes. And I did not come.
You was in her belly button. Ain't nowhere in here you in a pussy for 45 minutes. Now, at one of these episodes, you said you been to every woman, you done felt something. How you in something for the first time and you feel that grip and you don't just go...
Bro, I cannot tell you how it happened. I can't tell you why.
Hole, bro.
What hole? What other hole would I be?
Asshole of the button, but I don't know what to tell you because some you
an asshole you would think it would be tighter, right?
It had to be looser. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, what do you mean you did? So that's not even your first time.
It was my first time.
No, the fuck it wasn't. It doesn't count.
Why don't it count?
How do you be?
You sound like his ass. The fuck it don't count.
Yeah, it don't count, bro.
It definitely count.
No, you could be a girl and not nut, and that shit still count because you got penetrated.
What the fuck?
If you're fucking penetrating a woman, you don't.
Nigga, I was hunting for 45 fucking minutes.
Did you just not know what you were doing? Was you like worming into? What the fuck were you, bro? This has changed the whole trajectory of what we were talking about because now I have to know of how the fuck you were 13 and didn't come.
I didn't.
And you counted.
Of fucking course I counted.
That shit don't count, bro.
I put on rubber. All kind of shit went into that.
Did you put it on right? Maybe you put it on sideways.
How you put it on sideways?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure something
But the
out.
crazy part was the girl said she didn't even know it was my first time.
Oh, so you saying you was a pro?
Hey, man, I must have been something.
Did she come?
I don't know. That's not a question I need. Not a question I know about. At 13, I don't know. I'm sure I probably wasn't that great at it. I don't know, but
So what? You just got to a point where you was like, I guess we should stop.
Nah, her mama, she was like, the phone rang, and her mama said she was on the way home. Mm-hmm. So that ended it.
That's so weird, bro. That shit doesn't count.
That thinking about it is a fucking hilarious story.
That is a hilarious story.
I'm talking about like the whole thing because she was like, I met her like towards the end of the school year, right? Mm-hmm. Like maybe 2 days before. She was my girlfriend. Okay, cool.
Look at that.
Then we break up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But she had already told me she was going to give me some.
Okay, so she owe you. I owe you.
Right. So she owed me, right? But she not my girlfriend no more.
Mm-hmm.
But so I see you in school and I was like, you still going to give me some? She was like, yes. Cool. Right? Day before the last day of school, I was like, what? She was like, yeah, you just come to my house. So I tell my aunt, because I'm living with my aunt. I was like, yeah, I got to go to after school. Right? She was like, okay, go to after school. So the girl didn't stay too far from the school. So we walked to her house. Right? We sitting there. She went in her room. I still remember this shit like perfectly. Picture for picture, right? I was sitting in the living room. She went in her room. She put on these little bitty booty shorts. Mm-hmm. Right? And I started fingering her, right? And she was like, ooh. I was like, what? She was like, your fingernail. She went and got a fingernail clipper and clipped my fingernails.
Oh, look at that.
Right?
They get a mani-pedi right there.
Right. So we doing what we doing, kissing and shit. Waterfalls is playing. She was like, let's go to my bedroom. okay. Go to her bedroom. I try to get on her without the condom.
Nasty dog.
Right. Because I'm like, this shit gonna be too big. I ain't never put on no fucking condom before. I was like, this shit gonna be too big. She was like, what you doing? I was like, what you mean? She was like, nah, get the condom. She was like, you got a condom? I was like, yeah.
So you're the person they were talking about in those middle school movies, the guy, I don't need this condom.
I didn't say I didn't need it. I was ashamed.
You tried to stick it in there without
I tried.
Yeah,
I was gonna.
Lord.
Right? But so, fuck it. I get it. I put it on. She had to put me in there. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So she put it in there. That's how I know I went in the belly button.
You was. She put you in the asshole. You weren't good enough for the pussy.
Ugh. And we just get to going, and we going, and we going, and we going. And then the phone rang. And her mom was like, I'm on my way home. And she was like, Mom, I'm on the way home. You got to go. So I put my clothes on. I left. I called my cousin to come pick me up. Very uneventful story.
This story is just like your story.
It was a lot. It was a lot of build up.
And no
for nothing.
bus.
No,
this nigga got no climax whatsoever to his story. What, bro? I want to say I don't believe you, but you never lied to me.
Why would I tell this story and make it? Why would I make up that story?
You would not, and that's what makes it even worse. Is that it's true story? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it was 45 minutes,
bro. That's 45 minutes, including the kissing and shit. You wasn't in the pussy.
No, it's 45 minutes of fucking, bro.
It's wild, bro. It's wild, B.
Now, I ain't gonna say that I had never masturbated before.
That ain't got nothing to do with no So, well, she done did this quite a few times.
I don't know if she had done it quite a few times, but I wasn't her first.
For one, she had a condom.
No, I had the condom. I got it from my cousin.
Okay, look at you being...
I knew I was gonna get some. I was just, when I got there, I was like, I ain't gonna put this mother gonna fall off.
You thought you gonna have a baggy condom.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this ain't gonna be right. Because I had never put on a condom before.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know what this gonna be like. And this was way before niggas was doing magnums and all that shit. It was a regular Trojan.
Man, I put on a motherfucking condom off GP just to see how that shit was, and then I jacked off in it.
How old you were?
What, like 16?
I was 13,
15,
bro. I was 13 and just anxious.
Yeah.
Just anxious. So
but back then, around that time, I was just getting my dick kissed. I wasn't.
You got your dick kicked, boy. I ain't get my dick sucked till I was in college.
Yeah, no, I got my dick sucked when I was like 11.
11?
12.
What kind of dirty whore was?
Hey man, she's a lovely young lady. Don't talk.
The lovely
like
young
that.
lady,
Yeah.
right. I wonder where she saw that at, huh?
Oh, with her mama walking in.
She caught her mama sucking dick.
Probably so. I don't fucking know.
You never asked this question.
Yeah, I mean, it's liable to happen back in that day because if you came inside before they told you to come inside,
you might catch some wild shit.
Yeah, that's
real.
why I seen my uncle fucking. He stayed with us for a minute.
Caught my mom and dad often.
You see, it only took one time for me to never open that door again.
No, I was sleeping in the bed when I woke up.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, no. I just came barging in the room because I wanted something that I didn't need, and yeah.
And I was like, get off my mama!
You such a little bitch.
Hey,
crying.
Hey, I was crying.
I would have cried too.
I was crying. I thought he was hurting.
I almost threw up when I walked there. I went, I gotta go.
I didn't know what he was doing. All I know is his dick was out when he took me in my room. He didn't put no clothes on to take me in my room. That's all I know. He got up with his dick out. Took me to my room.
That nigga said, "Oh, this is getting finished."
Oh yeah, I'm definitely finishing this.
Care about this little naphead kid. I'm finna get this goddamn nut. You been talking this shit?
Yeah, and
oh man,
yeah,
that is so fucking hilarious. I hope my son never catches me fucking like, oh man, because that shit, yeah.
I don't think I've ever. I
caught my uncle and I caught my mama now.
I don't think I've ever been caught by my children.
That's good.
That is good. I'm trying to think though.
You wouldn't know until they came and told you, probably.
Nah, you know when you've been caught. You hear the door.
I don't know, bro.
I have been caught.
Oh, she has.
You got to do the jump off. You got to do the jump off. Yeah, I've been caught.
I about to say I don't know, but when I seen the kid, then she seen the kid, so yeah, she did know that he was there. But if he'd have looked and then walked out, but he was just sitting there standing.
Oh, your son?
No. This is when I was younger and I was fucking.
Oh, you got caught by.
And she was in there.
Hey, fuck that kid.
She was in there sucking my dick.
Oh,
and I seen her walk in, and I looked. Of course, she couldn't look because she was goddamn doing the thing.
Oh,
but I just kept staring. That nigga was staring at me, and I was staring at him.
That's nasty
and
work.
Then I guess she looked up. I guess she seen my eyes or something, and she turned and looked. Boy, come here. I was like,
not come here.
Not come here. Come like she like took him out the room. Like, boy, come here, taking him out the room. Not come in. Nah, she was.
Whew.
Yeah. In retrospect, I think I could have tapped her on the head or something a little sooner.
Probably could have hit her with a
hey, he in
your
there.
Son.
He in there, but it wasn't my kids. So I was like, fuck that shit.
Ooh, that nigga probably hate your guts to this day.
That's
he don't
fine.
know who you is, but that nigga that had his dick in my mama's mouth.
We can hit. Hey, you talking about? He'll be all right.
I would hate to have to grow up with that story.
So it's much better seeing your parents fucking than
Fuck,
a random
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Oh,
And I was definitely a random. Like I fucked with her for maybe 2 weeks, if that.
yeah. That's my daddy fucking my mama. I can live with that. I ain't never seen my daddy fuck nobody else. I ain't never seen my mama fuck nobody else. Definitely didn't see no other nigga dick in my mama's mouth. So
Yeah, that's tough.
I would hate to grow up with that one. See, that child can never be in a child's place.
Could never be in
He
the
can
child's
never.
place.
Bitch, you are nasty.
Oh,
He called-
mama, I do not want none of your drink. No, I don't want your drink.
Here, taste this. No, will not bite that after you. I know what you do for niggas you just met.
Oh man,
Nasty whore.
I've never seen that man again in my life. Yeah.
Oh, but he remember you.
No, I'm just saying that what he's saying. He's never seen that man. I don't even know who that is.
He'll never forget those eyes.
Never been introduced.
Y'all locked eyes.
Yeah, we did.
With his mama dick in your mouth.
Like nigga, get out. Like, close the door. Like, what are you
I hope
doing?
he was like a little kid.
He probably about 5 or 6.
5 or 6, he might forget it.
I hope. Or if not,
Now, if you just said 8,
hey, if not, that's in his memory. Because, like I say, trauma ain't real, so he'll be all right.
ooh, no, that's traumatic, bro. That's
It
traumatic.
might have been a traumatic experience, but he understands now that he's getting his dick sucked.
That's even worse. That way he can know exactly what his mama was doing.
Hold on, you were just doing this to random men? What was that?
That wasn't even my daddy. Ew.
Oh, man.
Terrible.
But yeah, it's no reason to bring children into adult situations at no point in time. At no point in time does that give you any leverage, leeway, or credibility with your child.
No credence.
I think that's why all these kids fucked up today, bro.
Yeah, because it don't like you looking for acceptance from your child, and they don't have no point of reference.
Yeah, no, not
Why
at
do
all.
you?
And
They don't know
they're
the
on your side
context.
regardless.
They
So,
don't know the context to why you and they daddy beefing, or why you twerking on, why you tapping that girl on the butt. Like they don't have no point of reference. You are their initial point of reference.
Yeah.
So if you telling them your daddy a piece of shit, daddy gonna be a piece of shit, and they never get to hear daddy's side of the story because they still love their daddy.
Yeah.
But they know like he a piece of shit because you said it.
Like, even if traumatic shit is going on, like, say, y'all getting kicked out or something happening in the house, bro, there's no need to explain to a kid that. It's just, come on, we changing places.
We leaving.
Yeah,
we gotta
That's
go.
it. Not no,
Like,
I
I couldn't pay the rent.
because I had to do this, and it was
I had to
between
get
y'all
you some-
eating and don't- like, why are you spilling your guts to your child?
You don't
like
need
that?
to explain it. They don't need the point of reference. They don't need that as a point of reference.
Now, there will be a day later on in life when they're young adults, and maybe that impact them is like, Mama, I remember when we had to do X, Y, Z, and then you can have that heart to heart. Then, like, well, I was going through. They will understand it so much
Yeah,
better. That's where I gained a lot of my respect from my fucking parents from. A lot of shit happened in my childhood that, like I say, it happened. I know something happened, but I wasn't sure. When we got older, the conversations we had, I was able to understand a lot more. Like, okay, now I get that. I get why you wouldn't say that.
Like, I saw a lot of shit growing up that if I wanted to have a conversation about when I was older, I could have. Mm-hmm. As a kid,
No.
they didn't even want me to see it. So I know we ain't finna have no conversation about it.
Exactly.
If you don't want me to see it, you're not gonna explain it.
Yeah. No, that's fact.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Mom, what? Like, literally, I saw somebody die. And the only thing they did was say, get him out of here. And one finna tell me, oh, well, he died because he had an overdose. No, they're not doing that.
When you get too many drugs in your system, it can affect your heart. Like, that's like you're doing way too much right
Exactly. What they did was I saw them taking him in the bathroom, trying to revive him. They was panicking. Even in the panic, get Tanker out of here. That was the panic. Get the kid out of. Somebody had the wherewithal to say, he doesn't need to see this.
Yeah.
Not, well, let us explain to you what. No. Get him out of here. Then we try to get him together.
Yeah.
It's not working. Call the police. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no, well, come on, baby, let us. No, they never had a conversation with me about this.
Yeah.
You see, it was no need to, but I understood as I got older when I hear them talking about it. Oh, this happened. And so I hear them explain it in conversation amongst themselves.
Okay.
And I was like, all right, okay. Oh, so that's what
happened.
That's what that was. Yeah. Okay. But I knew what I saw, and it wasn't no, hey, what happened? And it wasn't finna be no whole conversation about it. You see, because children didn't question adults.
Yeah.
Now they can ask you questions.
Yeah, they can. And you expect the response, too.
Who are you talking to? Like, I get mad at my kids when they ask, you say, are you hungry? And they say, what we eating? Food. The fuck? What kind of question is this? Do you want it? Yes or no?
Want to eat or not? Yes or no?
This is, well, I don't eat that. Oh, well, guess you ain't hungry.
Yeah.
I guess you're not hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where the parents be like, hey, what you want to eat? And it's like, oh, I get to pick. Other than that, like, yeah, I'm cooking. Cool. Like, I don't give a fuck with it. And maybe that's why I'm like the way I am now. I don't care. Just as long as something to eat.
I don't give a shit because I ain't had no choice.
Yeah, I don't give no damn.
I ain't had no choice growing up. My mama cook. You eat what I cook or you eat something else. But I'm not cooking nothing else. I'm cooking one meal. You gonna eat that, find you something to eat, or go to bed hungry. And most of the time it was, well, can I eat cereal? No.
Damn. You got to know?
Yeah, no. All the time.
You're not finna eat up all this cereal.
If my mama say she making one, but like, I don't like that. Okay. Well, can I have cereal? No. What's your options now?
Be hungry.
Eat or go to sleep. So you choose.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it wasn't no. I don't want no.
I stood on my shit though. I wasn't a bitch about it. You know what I mean? I wasn't like, oh, I don't want to eat. I would be like, because I didn't eat dark meat. I couldn't eat dark meat. It just doesn't resonate.
You just
with
been
me.
a colorist your whole goddamn life.
That's fine. White is right. But what I'm telling you is like I couldn't eat it. So of course your mom like, well, shit, this all it is eat. That's what I'm cooking. All right, cool. I just didn't eat.
Yeah,
that was like, you need to eat something, Mom. I can't eat. Like, I'm not even being funny. I can't eat it. Like,
you ain't want the sides, nigga. You could have ate the sides.
Yeah, I think I did eat the side, but it was nothing. Like, it wasn't. She knew I wasn't full. So then she would start making sure she got something for me to eat because she knew I really wasn't gonna eat if we ever came to that. And I was like, that's pretty dope.
You got principles, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
I'm not being an ass about it.
Hunger
I just
strike.
really can't. I tried it, and it was like,
You still don't eat dark meat though?
No, I cannot.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like white meat.
Really? Man, we could share a bucket of chicken any day, bro.
It'd be
any
easy.
Day. Yeah.
It'd be easy. I love dark meat. I don't like the white meat.
It's too greasy, bro.
White meat too dry.
See, it ain't cooked right. That's what it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever excuse you want to come up with, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But man, life in the 90s.
Bro, do you remember the phone situation in the 90s? Speaking of cell phones and
phone
shit.
situation?
Yeah, like it was a house phone, my nigga. For one,
nigga, a house phone?
There was a fucking cord. There was a cord.
Yeah.
And then not only that, but you could be on one phone and somebody could pick
it up and hear a whole conversation.
God.
Yeah.
I remember vividly sneaking in my mother's room and my mother and my father's room for my oldest sister because she wanted them not to have the phone that they could pick up. So she would get me to go. I would crawl in there and get the phone out their dresser because their cord was long enough and bring it outside so they would never be able to pick up the phone. You know what I mean? Just randomly during the night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nigga, do you remember payphones?
Oh, I do.
Payphones.
That shit is not even is there a payphone anywhere in the world?
Boy, anywhere in the world. I don't go all over the world. I don't know, but
sometimes you do.
No, I don't go all over the world. But just the thought of a payphone is, yeah, of course it's payphones. They got them in jail.
What? Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Nigga, they got them in jail. Oh, niggas do like buy cell phones. Like iPhone 2 is like $15,000.
Huh? Yeah.
Pay a shitload of money for a phone.
Not 15,000, but there was 1,500 on it.
Yeah, it was an exaggeration.
I know you're an exaggerating motherfucker.
Bitch.
Don't you roll your eyes like a little lady now.
Bitch, you're a bitch. Well, yeah, payphone, nigga. I remember how I got my first cell phone. I told my daddy, I was like, Daddy, you ain't heard what they doing to payphones? He was like, what? I was like, I heard that they putting drugs on payphones. If you touch it, you might go crazy because they put. I was like, I don't want to touch no payphone. He was like, boy, get the fuck out of here.
He's like, get the hell on.
I was like, but nah, Daddy, I need a phone because I can't use a payphone because. And it took a couple months, but he finally got me one. A little minute phone I had to have.
You love the minute phone, but
minute phone. I used to be running out of minutes ASAP. The first phone I had was a minute phone. First couple of phones I had was minute phones. I didn't get my first playing phone till I went to Radio Shack, and I had got a Sprint picture phone. That was the first joint I got where you could take pictures. I had a Sprint picture phone.
Oh wow!
It was on Sprint. That shit was silver. You couldn't tell me shit when I got that.
No more, huh? It's Nextel or is Nextel?
It's T-Mobile.
It's all of the T-Mobile.
Yeah,
now?
all this T-Mobile now.
Wow. Yeah,
T-Mobile bought all of it.
I was with AT&T since they were singular.
Yeah, you've been with AT&T. You've had the same phone number as long as I met you.
Yeah. Ain't going nowhere.
As long as I've known you, if you had this nigga phone number in 1999, it's the same one.
You can reach it. Yeah, you damn
it's
sure
the
can.
Same one.
It's motherfucking. Since I was 16 years old. If you ever had my number since I was 16.
Nigga, that's consistency.
That is.
I can't even say I had the same phone number 16 weeks ago.
Yes, you can. Because you got a job shit now. But you damn sure went through them. Ain't nobody went. Like, who? Yeah, no. Yeah, Scotty went through the most at our school, at our group, I think.
Really?
It's between him and Kevo. I got them all saved in my phone. That's the sad
You
part.
don't erase numbers.
I do not.
Don't. Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, man, what a time. Oh my God. I wish these children could understand what it was like then. It was just fun.
It was. It was
fun.
freeing. It was free. I think that's what made it fun. We didn't have real adult troubles put on us.
Mm-hmm. Shit, it's grown-ups that can't deal with the adult troubles that they have. So why would you give it to a child? Now, some people had problems that they probably shouldn't have had. Like, because I knew a kid, his mom was a crackhead, but his situation was way worse than mine. Like 5th grade, he had to take care of his little sister.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was bad for them. It was bad for them. And one day, he came to school in the wintertime with shorts on. Shorts on and a short sleeve shirt. And that was the last time we seen him.
Whoa.
I think they took him away from her.
Defects.
Yeah, because it was cold as fuck that day. Everybody had on their big coats. And he walked to school in short. Like, he really wanted to go to school, though. He came to school in shorts and a T-shirt.
Damn.
And they was like,
no, we can't do that.
Can't leave him here. I don't know where he went to.
I hope they got them help as a family, bro, because clearly it had to be more than just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bad. And I was a piece of shit because I used to pick on him.
Damn.
I mean, I was like 9. I ain't know no better, but 8 or 9. Was it third grade? It might have been 3rd grade, 4th grade. I don't know. But I used to pick on bro.
Wow.
And but that made me like, I know one time he had like broke his leg or something, and I gave some money for that because like I felt bad that because I could understand that he wasn't. Yeah, like so what I was picking on him at first, and then I started noticing that he doesn't seem to be able to bounce back. Like, this ain't just jokes for him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody
go back and
joke,
forth with it,
but he don't seem to be able to bounce. Like, this affects him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was then, but I just knew it was something.
Yeah.
And that last time I seen Rose, they took him out to school because he wore shorts and a t-shirt to school in the wintertime.
I pray that nigga a millionaire somewhere now.
I hope bro doing all
right,
right, but
get better.
This scar right here is, I was fucking with him. Nigga, you see it. I know can't nobody else see it. But this scar on my hand is, I was fucking with him and I landed on a piece of glass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I hope bro doing all right, man, wherever he at. If he's still around.
This from a nigga that don't believe in karma. That was instant.
Nah, that was just me being a badass kid.
Yeah, and Karma said, come here, bitch, foot clip.
Nah, that was... It's glass right here where y'all playing at.
Skablooski.
Skablooski. Fuck out of here. All right, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Unapologetically Masculine. I've been your host, Grizzy. We got that boy Waymo on the other side, and we out this motherfucker.
Deal in the mall wall.
I don't value $1, I value, loyalty, I value respect, character.